palatine tonsil, soft palate, and Waldier's ring. So in this, first we will discuss the competency, that is morphology, relations, blood supply, and applied anatomy of palatine tonsil, and also composition of soft palate. So first we will start with palatine tonsil. The tonsil lies in a triangular space bounded by two pillars of fauces. Fauces is the arched opening at the back of the mouth leading to pharynx and the tongue. It is triangular shape with superior, inferior and anterior angles. The tonsil develops from a diverticulum called supratonsillar fossa. So in the picture you can see the tonsil is supplied by single artery. The artery is the tonsillar branch of the facial artery. Other tonsillar arteries ramify in the muscles and mucous membrane around it. Coming to morphology, there are usually two veins which emerge from the hilum to end in the common facial vein. So that you can see in the picture. The vein ending in the common facial vein. Then bleeding during tonsillectomy. Bleeding during tonsillectomy is due to a vein. The vein runs from soft palate in the areolar tissue between the capsule of the tonsil that you can see in the picture and the muscles of its bed, that is superior constrictor. It pierces the superior constrictor and enters common facial vein. Bleeding during tonsillectomy, in its most dangerous form, it is a single large trunk running close to the capsule and often adherent to it. It is described as peritonsillar plexus of veins. Relations. First relation is glossopharyngeal nerve, and it is separated from the lower pole of tonsil by a thin layer of superior constrictor fibers. The plexus which the nerve forms with the palatine branches of sphenopalatine ganglion gives some large filaments which enter the hilum. Applied anatomy. It is probably through the Jacobson's nerve that there is referred pain in the ear after tonsillectomy. Another is paratonsillar vein. If it should be cut, the upper angle of the tonsillar bed can be retracted where it may be caught and ligated. Then we go to soft palate. The palate lies within the alveolar arches. That is, it is between the roof of the mouth and floor of the nasal cavity. It is arched anterior-posteriorly and also side to side. It consists of two parts. Hard palate is anterior 2/3 and soft palate is posterior 1/3. Soft palate is mucus covered fibromusculoglandular curtain. You can see in the picture. It hangs from the posterior margin of hard palate. It has three parts. Anterior 1/3 is fibrous, middle 1/3 is muscular, and posterior 1/3 is glandular. Its function, its movements help in deglutition, speech, and to blow air through mouth by closing pharyngeal isthmus. We can see behind also, that is the posterior wall of pharynx. So when the soft palate raises, it closes pharyngeal isthmus. Calm position. When relaxed, it is quadrangular in shape and has two surfaces, that is anterior and posterior surfaces. It has got four borders, upper, lower, and two lateral. Its anterior surface is concave and posterior surface is convex. Upper border is attached to the posterior margin of hard palate. Lateral border are continuous with the wall of the pharynx. The lower border is free and presents a conical projection in the midline called uvula. From the base of uvula, two mucous folds extend downward on each side, passing anterior and posterior to tonsillar fossa, that you can see in the picture. Anterior fold is the palatoglossal fold. The posterior fold is the palatopharyngeal fold. It is bilaminar fold of mucous membrane and contains palatine aponeurosis, 5 pairs of palatine muscles, nerves, vessels, and palatine glands. Palatine aponeurosis, you can see in the picture. It is fibrous framework of soft palate to which all palatal muscles are attached. It is the expanded tendon, flattened tendon of insertion of tensor velli palatini muscles. Palatine aponeurosis is attached in front to the posterior margin and palatine crest of hard palate. On each side, it is continuous with the tendon of tensor velli palatini. In the midline, the aponeurosis split to enclose musculus uvulae. There are 5 pairs of muscles, and the 5 pairs of muscles are levator velli palatini, tensor velli palatini, musculus uvulae, palatopharyngeus, and palatoglossus. Nerve supply. All the muscles of soft palate are supplied by the cranial part of accessory nerve through pharyngeal plexus, except tensor velli palatini, which is supplied by the mandibular nerve. Arteries. The greater palatine coming from maxillary, ascending palatine from facial artery, and palatine branch of ascending pharyngeal artery. Venous drainage. The veins drain into pharyngeal venous plexus via paratonsillar veins. Lymphatic drainage. Lymph nodes drain in retropharyngeal and upper group of deep cervical lymph nodes. Then we come to describe another competency, components and functions of Waldes lymphatic ring. It is ring of lymphatic tissue occurring in the nasopharynx and oropharynx. The tonsils of Waldes ring belong to gut-associated lymphoepithelial organs. Function. The main function of the Waldes ring is the first line of defense, and they filter the tissue fluids for any microorganisms. You can see in the picture the Waldes ring. It is composed of paid palatine tonsils in the tonsillar fossa, unpaid nasopharyngeal tonsil in the roof of nasopharynx, bilateral tubal tonsils in the lateral wall of nasopharynx at the entrance of auditory tube. Lingual tonsil is present in the posterior one-third of tongue. Palatine tonsil. It is the largest of the tonsils. They lie between palatoglossal and palatopharyngeal arches. Lateral surface of the palatine tonsil has a fibrous capsule. Medial surface has 10 to 30 tonsillar crypts that extend deep into the lymphatic tissue. Medial surface of the palatine tonsil is lined by stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. Palatine tonsils have no afferent lymph vessels. The rich efferent lymphatic drainage is via retropharyngeal nodes to the upper deep cervical lymph nodes. Nasopharyngeal tonsil. Nasopharyngeal tonsil has about 12 to 15 shallow crypts lined with columnar ciliated epithelium with numerous goblet cells. Tubal tonsil. Tubal tonsils are located around the auditory tube in the nasopharynx, around the fossa of Rosenmuller. Lingual tonsil. They are non-encapsulated lymphatic tissue in the adult anterior posterior tongue. The surface is covered by non-keratinizing squamous epithelium. Efferent lymphatic vessels of the posterior tongue drain into deep cervical lymph nodes. Thank you.